They're going to put you all back in chains.
The private sector is doing
You got a
fine.
business. That you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Conservative America. I'm Matt,
And I'm James.
and today we're gonna talk about the polls and the debate. And I'm gonna start with the polls. And Mitt Romney is currently up 7% in the Gallup tracking poll and up 2% in the Rasmussen poll. James, what do you gotta say about this?
Yeah, I went on Drudge this morning and saw that, and I was shocked. My first instinct was the first time I actually thought Mitt Romney's going to win this race, and I have no doubt about it.
Yeah. And there was one more serious poll I wanted to talk about, and that is that 49% of people in this country would choose Obama to babysit their child, as opposed to 36% for Mitt Romney. And I find this just to be an absolute ludicrous statement.
No, you know what, though, Matt? This is troubling news for Mitt Romney. I think this clearly shows the tides are shifting in Obama's favor.
I mean, if you look at the record, I mean, Mitt Romney, look at his grandchildren. Look at all his children.
They turned out to be terrible people.
I mean, Obama's just not like, he's not a proven father yet.
You know what? I gotta say, I would rather have Mitt Romney because Obama might outsource the job. might end up having a Taiwanese babysitter by the time you get home.
Yeah, that's most likely the case. So
I stole
anyway,
that from somebody on
back
Fox, so.
back on track. Yeah, this election could end up being a blowout in Mitt Romney's favor if these Gallup tracking polls are correct.
You know, Matt, another poll that came out today, which I also saw on Drudge, was that in Pennsylvania, Mitt Romney is up by 4%.
But what poll was that?
The Susquehanna Polling and Research. Let me find he's up 49 to 45%. Another poll came out showing Obama up by 4, so that probably means the race there is about even, which is big.
Yeah, and then James, there's something I know you wanted to talk about that's very important to you. It's Hating Breitbart, the movie that's coming out. What do you have to say?
Yeah, well, I think any conservative who's been one for a while now knows who Andrew Breitbart is. He was a pioneer for the Tea Party and exposing the liberal media, and he was a great guy. And the movie Hating Breitbart's coming out October 19th in 4 cities, but you can go to the Hating Breitbart website and request it to yours as I have done to mine. So please do so, because we need to keep the word going, because Andrew obviously died earlier this year.
Yeah, it's a horrible loss for the Tea Party and the Republican community. He's a great man. I'm not that familiar with him, but I've watched some videos on him, and he seems like he really knows his stuff. And we're all mourning the loss of Andrew Breitbart.
And read his book, Righteous Indignation. Excuse me while I save the world. I am going to start reading it next week. I ordered it from my library, so yeah.
All right, and then Obama was on The Daily Show. So what do you got to say about that, James?
Well, I was listening to Hugh Hewitt on my way to practice today, and he was talking about he's too scared to get on with any real reporters, so he has to go on a kids show on Comedy Central and talk to, Obama loving Jon Stewart.
Yeah. If you're gonna go on a show like on Red Eye, that's the adult show. I mean,
Yeah.
Greg Gutfeld is the man.
I
There's
love
no
Greg Gutfeld.
denying that.
I was watching it last night. They had Gary Johnson on, the Libertarian candidate, and it was funny.
Yeah. I also wanted to mention that I am currently reading a book called The Amateur by Edward Klein, which is about Obama's rise to the presidency and how he really wasn't qualified for the job, but at the same time he still won the presidency, and it just how he kind of pulled the wool over everybody's eyes.
Yeah, I just want to talk about real quick. My prediction is Romney will win every single swing state. That is my prediction.
That is a bold prediction.
He will win Pennsylvania. He will win New Hampshire. He will win Wisconsin. He will win Michigan. It's my prediction.
And Ohio?
And Ohio. And Colorado and Nevada. Everything.
Yeah. Anyway, and there was a pretty major event that happened a couple days ago. And that was the second vice presidential debate. And we apologize for not getting a video out faster about this, but there wasn't really much to talk about. I mean, I saw it as a tie, but if anything, slightly leaning towards Romney. But the format kind of favored Obama in a way.
The reporter really screwed Romney up.
Yeah,
the moderator.
The moderator was horrible. She wanted Obama to win the debate, and she did everything she could to make that happen.
And after she admitted she was wrong.
Yeah, when you got a moderator admitting she was wrong on national TV, I mean, you got a problem on your hands.
I want to talk about them. That in the end, this could be a good thing for Mitt Romney. Because think about this, the next debate's about foreign policy, right? So Libya is going to be at the forefront of this. And he can take that statement about the moderator saying she lied about it, or saying she was wrong about it, to his advantage and just smack Obama on it.
Yeah, he didn't really do that in the last one, and I was kind of disappointed. But I think he will in the next one. I really hope he will.
He's more composed. He got a little edgy.
Someone's got to do it, and this Libya attack has got to come to the forefront and be a major political issue.
I want to also talk about Hugh Hewitt. Hugh Hewitt said that the Obama campaign was taking ads out of basically pulling out of Florida and Virginia. Basically pulling out, not spending any more money there. Because they are Romney.
They're red states. I mean, Romney's had a substantial lead in Florida for some time now.
And I also want to say, in Pennsylvania, Romney has not spent any little money, and it's almost tied. He needs to start spending some money there, and he will win.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, there's a lot of people with those good flyout Midwestern conservative values, despite Pennsylvania being an East Coast state, of course. But
yeah,
there's a lot of the Republican Party. It's like the sleeping giant. Once they get them awakened, once they get them motivated to go do what they need to do, you could see Romney winning a blowout there.
I think we're gonna have a very favorable election. It's the first time I ever thought that. I'm usually pessimistic about this kind of thing.
Yeah, and I'm very optimistic about the future of the Republican Party with guys like Romney, Ryan, Rubio. In 2008, there wasn't really anybody. I mean, John McCain was our best option. And
I'm from Arizona.
He wasn't a strong candidate.
I don't like John McCain, and I'm from Arizona. Not a fan.
Yeah, and now we've got all these guys that they're coming to the forefront as players in the political game, and they should be, political heavyweights for the Republican Party for years to come.
All right, I think that about wraps things up here. Thanks for watching. We'll have some new posts up later in the next few days, so check out our website at conservativeamerica.blog.com.
And follow us on Twitter at _GOP_America.
Yeah.
And we have multiple tweets every day, and check us out.
Yeah. All right.